5 strangers, 1 common goal: to lose weight and get healthy. Subscribe to this channel to follow their year-long collaboration to lose a collective 500 pounds. The 500 Pound Project presents Collab to Flab.
Hi, let's just get right into it. I gained 2 pounds this week, and I feel like crap about it because I tried really hard the last 2 days of this week, working out and eating a lot less. I was actually eating between 12 and 1500 calories, which is kind of on the low end, but I haven't been that active, so I don't need the extra calories. On days where I'm gonna work out a lot, I'd eat more calories, but on days where I'm not doing so much, I don't think it's needed. Lately, I've been drinking out of this big yellow cup. It's actually for popcorn, but I've been using it for water and trying to fill it at least twice a day, so I'm getting enough water. It's huge. One thing that I've changed, I'm drinking a lot more water this week. I'm really upset about the weight gain, but at the same time, it takes failure to really realize what needs to be done. I didn't expect everything to go perfect for this year, but I didn't expect to be gaining early on, but it happens, and I'm gonna learn from my mistakes and do better. Some things that I've been doing for working out this week is just getting up and down. It sounds simple, but it's actually really hard. You get down on your knees, you stand up. You get down on your knees, you stand up. And you just keep doing it over and over again. I can do 25 of those in a row. After that, it really hurts. And I noticed that this morning, after doing it last night, my legs and my butt are so sore, but it's such a great feeling because I know that it's working. So I'm going to continue to do that every day. Plus, I want to get some cardio in. I haven't been able to walk outside because it's been really snowing. It was stormy for the last 2 days, and now, like, it's just a lot of snow out there. So I'm planning on going to my mom's tomorrow because it's Sunday and we always go there, and I'm gonna go on the treadmill. I promise. So, a human moment for me this week was getting on the scale and realizing that I failed and being so upset with myself. It was unreal how mad I was at myself. It took me back because I thought that I was doing really good and I wasn't. I just gotta try harder. That's the moral of the story. This week, my goal is to lose anywhere between 2 and 5 pounds, maybe even more if it's possible. Unfortunately, my goal for last week, I couldn't stick to it because we were running low on groceries and I just had to eat whatever we had, so I couldn't eat the way I wanted to. Next week, we'll have money, so I'll be eating completely healthy, and I'm planning on working out 6 days a week, at least 1 hour a day. And I think that's doable. It's not too much, and it's a good place to start. And as time goes on, I'll increase those workouts and just see how it goes.
Hey guys, Amy here, aka Water's Wife. Guys, thanks for joining us for another week weigh-in. I'll just jump right into I'm having a good day because my weigh-in was good. I weighed in at 305.6, which is down 2.4 pounds from last week, which is right at the target that I have always wanted, which is 2.5 pounds a week. So I am pretty satisfied with that weight loss, although I'm very shocked how I got there. It kind of is a vibe around our little group while it's winter. It's a really hard time of year for almost all of us. I know for me personally, I have been diagnosed with depression and anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder, and at any given moment I have a sign or symptom of all of those. And that is something that I have been kind of dealing with the last week and this week. So the last 2 weeks total have been really hard on me, specifically in terms of my depression and just trying to remain positive and keeping my attitude uplifted. But that makes it so when I'm struggling just to stay positive, it makes it so I don't even want to work out. So again, I'm just gonna jump right into the human moments. I bombed my goal of going to the gym 5 times a week. In regards to food, I mean, we did all right. I didn't really eat much off plan. I really stuck to the plan. We did go and we did have some pizza this weekend, just because it was a weekend and we were human and we didn't want to cook. So my husband and I ordered some pizza because that is the day that we were having, and there you go. So I'm very surprised at the scale. I will take it willingly, gratefully, but I know that next week I need to be a lot better with making sure that we stick with the plan, only having things off plan when I have scheduled them to be off plan, and also making sure that I'm getting those workouts in. We did go to the river to walk yesterday, which was nice. We thought we were going to be going to the gym here in our complex, but there's still a big crowd of people who are holding tight to their New Year's resolutions, and it was just overcrowded. So we went down to the river and it was a lot of fun. It was way cold and a little creepy, but it was nice to have a walk with my husband and just like have a moment. We listened to a podcast and it was nice. So I already discussed my human moments. So it's just really hard to stay on plan and stay motivated and happy when I just feel so down in the dumps. Had I done this interview maybe even yesterday or the day before, I don't think I would be able to talk about it without like getting really emotional, because that's just the week that I've had. Today has been a good day, so I'm trying to hold strong to that. I'm having a little bit of anxiety just with how much I have to do today, but I think that I'm able to keep my attitude kind of positive and hopefully be able to spread that through the rest of the week. Tips and advice, I mean, ultimately, I think I just want to know how many of you out there struggle with the same kind of emotional things that I know a lot of us are going through. How do you, I mean, it's hard enough to pull yourself out of bed to go to your job, let alone anything extra on top of that. So I don't know, I think I'm just asking for advice of how you just get through the day sometimes. That's mostly what's on my mind, and I just need some support. Well, I guess speaking of support, I guess the tip I could give you guys is to build a support system around you. Something that has been helpful for me is having my 4 other collabers with me on this, and also our Facebook page. A couple of you guys have been putting comments and articles and recipes over there for us, and we're able to interact with you over there. In addition to obviously the comments here, which thank you, you guys. The comments on these videos are just incredible and so inspiring. But I really encourage you guys, if you haven't already gone to like our Facebook page, because we've been putting some links and articles that we've been reading over there, and we'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And if you guys have any tips or advice or recipes or whatnot, we'd love to have it over on the Facebook page. I guess just my goals for this week is just the same. I will add in that I would really like to try and keep a positive attitude, stay cheerful this week. I know it's gonna be, that's so easy to say, but it's gonna be kind of rough for me. So I just really want to try and stay positive, because that'll help me to stay on plan with my food and my workouts. So again, gonna shoot for that 5 days a week of working out, and even if it's just a small workout, like I really just need to stick with it and get it done. And that's pretty much where I'm at for the week. So thanks for checking in with me, and I'll see you guys next week.
Hey guys, it's Chantel from We Miss Show, and we're gonna start on my update. Question number 1, my weight update. Guys, I am so excited. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but last week I was 275.2. I had gained from my original weight, and I am proud to announce that this week I am down to 272.0. So I lost 3.2 pounds, which is so good because I was having a really hard time with my lady week here and just things stacked against me. So I am really excited. I worked really hard this week. I watched what I ate and I exercised, and I'm just really, really excited about it. I'm proud of myself, and in reward to doing that, I went for a hike today, so I was really excited about that. What I ate this week, I cook at home all the time. And when we do go out, it's very seldom, but I've really made sure, actually it wasn't seldom, I'd say we were going out to eat about once a week, and this week, I don't think I went out to eat at all, which I'm really excited about. I've made it a point to try to cook my meals more, and I'm watching what I put in my meals. We bought a bunch of fresh produce and meats and stuff, so I've been trying to strict to veggies and meat and my carbohydrate or starch or whatever. And so that's how we've been doing. One of the meals we have is I made my own, everyone was craving Chinese, so I made my own healthier version of sesame seed chicken with brown rice and green beans. And what I did with the green beans was I sauteed them with a little bit of garlic, and those were amazing. And something else I've been doing is I've been eating with chopsticks. Now I know you're thinking, why chopsticks? I'm not like shoving food into my mouth. That's a really big thing of mine ever since I was little. I think I got it from my mom because she does it too. We eat like someone's taking our food away from us. Like we are never gonna eat again. It's ridiculous. So I've been eating with chopsticks, and that's been allowing me to take my time, chew my food, listen to my body. So almost every meal I've eaten with chopsticks. My workouts this week, I haven't done as much as I want to. It's hard. We are actually staying with my parents right now, and it's in a tiny apartment until we move next week. I did a lot of walks this week, and we went on quite a few hikes. We went into state parks. We are new to Colorado, so exploring's a big thing to us, and so I asked if we could explore state parks and do some hikes. So we get to explore, but not only that, we get some exercise. So that's what we did. We went to Cherry Creek State Park, and then today we went to Castle Rock Park or something like that, and it's a giant rock in the middle of Castle Rock, Colorado, and we climbed that. I went about 3/4 of the way before I had to turn around with my son because it got really steep and I didn't trust taking him up there, but I did a lot of hills and that was really exciting. And then not only that, I just did walks almost every night. I think there was one night that I passed out early with Jackson, and we did walks every night. We did about a 2-mile walk every night, and brisk walks. So I was breathing, not heavy, but like I felt like I was exercising. My legs would burn and I was sweating, so that's good. And that's about what I did for workouts. Number 3, any human moments. Yes, I have a really bad sweet tooth, and so after every meal, I don't know, is anybody else like this? After every meal you feel like you need a sweet to complete the meal. That's me. And this week, unfortunately, my mom brought home those really soft, yummy sugar cookies with the colored frosting and sprinkles, and I caved like a freak and had a sugar cookie after dinner. And after I ate it, I was really bummed with myself, but normally I would eat 2 to 3 cookies, so having only one, and I literally savored every taste I had. Like I ate slowly and I chewed and I tasted it and I loved it. But then I thought, why did you even need that cookie? You just had a delicious dinner. And I've asked people to very kindly not bring that stuff into my house, like in the house, because I don't need it. Like, and if it's in front of me, I'm one of those people that if food's in front of me, I'm going to eat it. And so so that sugar cookie kind of weighed me down, but I'm pretty proud of myself overall. And it's something that really helped me is I was dying for frozen custard, which is like ice cream, this week, and I begged Travis to go get me frozen custard, and he wouldn't go get it for me, which was awesome. So thank you, Travis, because I didn't need that frozen custard. Number 4, any tips or advice, or do I need any? What's something to crave no, not crave, curb the crave of something sweet, that weakness I have after dinner of needing something sweet. Do you guys have anything that you do specifically? Is there like one food, and I know fruits, but like, this is gonna sound silly, but the sweetness of fruit doesn't do it for me. Like, that's, I don't know if that makes sense, but is there something healthier that once a week I could have as a treat and feel okay about it? Do you guys have any of your favorites? Please let me know down in the comments. And my goals for next week are, I said last week I wanted to learn how to do a push-up. Well, that got kind of put off. Obviously, in this week we are going to be doing a lot of packing because we are moving. We get the keys to our new place on Friday, so this week is going to be a lot of moving and cleaning. I wouldn't really say I have too many goals. I would like to start the C to 5K program. I'd like to start that this week. Just keep watching what I'm eating. Don't give in to those stupid sugar cookie cravings if my mom brings them back in. I still want to learn how to do like multiple push-ups at once without feeling like I'm dead. So that's another thing for me, but I don't know if that will necessarily happen this week. So, but besides that, that's about my goals this week, is to just stay active, start the C to 5K program, and we will see how that goes. Keep watching what I'm eating because I'm really proud of myself. Oh, something else I wanted to talk about was, I had talked about how I planned on doing Weight Watchers. Well, unfortunately, because of the move and stuff, we have been financially not able to sign me back up quite yet. But I found this awesome app on my little tablet, and it is called Wait What with a question mark, and it is it calculates just like Weight Watchers. It even says it does the calculations like Weight Watchers, but it is not affiliated to Weight Watchers, and it's free. So I've been able to keep track of my points, my daily points, which is awesome, and then I have my weekly points that I try to stay clear of. It also lets you log your activities, which is great. But that's about it. I want to say thank you guys for all the support, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is week 3, and this week has been okay. I've had a little bit of bumpiness as far as temptations and letting myself give in to temptations as far as food, but it has also been a decent week. So let's get right on into the questions. So number 1, give your weight update. So this week I weigh 347.4. That is exactly a 2-pound weight loss. I'm extremely happy about that. Number 2, talk about what you ate and what I did to work out this week. So as far as food, I did try to stick with what I have been doing this whole time, and it is fruits and vegetables, eating clean, healthy things. Except I had a mishap this week, and I actually let myself eat a little Debbie cake. And I even, while I was eating, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I told the group like 10 minutes after I ate it, I was like on Facebook messaging them, I just ate a little Debbie snack cake. And everybody was like, girl, you're okay. Just, you know, you had a slip up, it's fine. You're not going to like completely mess up your diet with one slip up. Just don't eat like the whole box. So that's what I did, and I didn't let it mess up, and I still lost 2 pounds, so I'm very happy. So this week we went and checked out parks around my neighborhood. If y'all don't know, I moved recently, so I don't really know like the area, but we checked out 2 different parks, both of which had walking tracks. What is neat about these walking tracks is they are like uphill and downhill. They're not perfectly flat like the ones where I used to live. So I feel like I got like a really good workout. I did that 3 times this week. It was beautiful weather here. It was really fun, and I really kind of learned or remembered, because I used to walk a lot, that I really enjoy just getting out, walking by myself, like looking at nature, and that's like a lot of time for me to think. So I really enjoyed that. Number 3, any human moments. Well, I guess I can think of 2 human moments, one good and one kind of good and bad. So the first one, of course, was the little Debbie snack cake. I have no idea why. After 3 weeks of being so good, I've even had, snack food in my house, but whatever reason, that night, I just wanted that little Debbie snack cake so bad. I just could not stop myself from eating it. But I said, okay, well the next day I'm just going to go and I'm going to work out harder, and that's what I did. The next one was actually one day when I was walking the trail, and I wear jeans like 24/7. So I was actually in my oldest pair of jeans, and they're baggy, so this didn't happen because they were tight, but my zipper popped on them while like in mid-walk. I could have sit there and like said, oh, I've got to leave. But no, I wanted to work out, so I took my jacket, I tied it around my waist where no one could see that I had busted my zipper out, and I kept on walking, and I walked my couple miles. I was very proud of myself that I didn't like get discouraged because of that, but that was a human moment, and you know, yeah, I just told everybody in the world, so yay. Number 4, any tips or advice, or do you need advice? I would say definitely just my tips from last week is try not to have trigger foods in your house, which wasn't the best for me this week. I did. There were Little Debbie's in my cabinet, and I knew there were Little Debbie's in my cabinet. So when I'm giving tips and advice, I'm also giving tips and advice for myself, and I do not need to have Little Debbie snack cakes in my house. Number 5. What are your goals for the next week? My goals are to still stay on track. I feel like I'm doing really good. I'm happy with the weight loss. Like, I don't really necessarily think that I need to like lose 10 pounds in 1 week. I don't think that would be healthy. I think slow and steady is kind of the way for me to go. But that's kind of what I want to do. I want to continue to walk. I want to continue to exercise, and I want to continue to eat healthy, and I want to not eat Little Debbie snack cakes. So I love you guys. Thank you so very much for your support. It really does mean the world to me, and it means the world to me to have the support of all the other people in this collab too, and I just want y'all to know that. Love you. Bye.
What's up, everybody? I hope you've had a fantastic week, and let's get right into the weigh-in. This week was a little tough for me. I kind of had a roller coaster of stuff happen this week, but I weigh exactly the same. I didn't lose a pound, I didn't gain a pound. I weighed 348.8, so no change. Within the first few days after my last week's weigh-in, I actually gained about 4 pounds. And then the rest of the week was me working on losing the weight that I gained. So yeah, like, it wasn't a fantastic week, but luckily I was able to lose the weight that I had gained back after those first few days in the week. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. This week was one of the hardest I've had in a long time. If you know me at all, I don't really like talking about my issues or my problems. I don't like them to come off as like an excuse, but I feel like it's important for anybody else that's going through the same issues. So just real quick, I'm going to kind of skip over most of the questions I had planned for today to answer, and just talk about what I've been going through this week. Really, guys, so I've had some issues during this weight loss journey. I've had to come to terms with a lot of things about myself, and it's not just because of weight loss, it's a lot of personal things, but my entire life I've had an issue with loving myself. I don't know why, but when you don't care about yourself that much, it makes everything harder. It makes everything in life so much harder. When you don't want to roll out of bed in the morning. I'm not talking about just like you're tired and you can't get out of bed. It's one of those like there's no purpose to get up kind of thing. You know, it makes getting out of bed hard. It makes doing your job effectively hard. It makes being around other people hard, let alone, you know, trying to maintain relationships. It makes eating healthy not even relevant anymore. You're just trying to get through the day. That's what I went through this week. This week was extremely hard for me. I do struggle with depression. It's rare that it comes out like this. It's usually comes out in kind of a lackadaisical sense in me. I don't know, but it comes out in spurts, and this week was tough. I guess my advice to anyone, doesn't matter if it's weight loss or, you know, trying to accomplish any kind of goal in your life, you have to come to terms somehow and learn to love yourself. It's not something that is easily turned on and off with a switch. You know, it's something I've been battling my entire life, and I know it's not easy for those of you who are dealing with the same issues, but when instances like this last week occurred, it makes it really hard to accomplish goals. It makes it hard to do your job. It makes it hard to lose weight when you're trying to, because you just don't care. You don't care about anything, and it's hard, you know. And I hate to be this Debbie Downer person this week. It's not who I normally am. It's not how I act. It's not usually how I even feel or I even think about throughout the day. But this week's just been tough. Sometimes you feel alone. If and when you ever feel like I did this past week, you need to make sure that you hold on to the things that make you feel good about life. My fiance Alyssa has been amazing this past week. She's been by my side through this roller coaster of emotion that I've been going through and the struggles that I've been going through, and your guys' comments have been so supportive and loving and everything else. This isn't an easy journey, and you guys help a lot. My teammates help a lot. I don't have a whole lot to say about this week. I didn't exercise, I didn't eat right, I didn't do a lot of the things that I should have. I feel like I've let you guys down, I've let myself down. But my goals for next week are to just flip this shit around, just completely, turn it around. I plan on making this coming week, my best week to date. And guys, don't expect me to be this way every week. I'm really not an emotional person generally, at least, that people can see. I'm normally a very happy person. I love to live and laugh and, spend time with friends and family and all of you and all, I'm not this way. This week has just been really weird. It's been really tough. And this coming week, we are gonna just completely turn it around, and yeah, so stay tuned. Next week will be much, much better. I promise, I promise, I promise. And I apologize for being this Debbie Downer, but just know that you are not alone. Life sucks sometimes. Weight loss is hard sometimes. Work sucks sometimes, if not always. But you're not alone. One of the great things about this 500-pound project is it's not just about the weight loss. It's about a lifestyle change. It's about going through the motions. We're all dealing with emotional problems. We're all dealing with weight problems, so we're just this group that anybody can talk about their issues, whether it's depression or weight or, whatever it may be, any issues you're going with. We're such an understanding group, and I invite you all to visit us on Facebook or leave comments in the comment section below to, whether it's to give support or get support. We are here for you guys, just like you have been here for us. So thank you so, so much. I will see you next week. Until then, be safe, be happy, and yeah, so have a good week, guys.
And that is our weekly collab week 3 weigh-in. We are doing really great considering all that we're going through, you guys, and I really attribute that to all of your love and support. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching us. Don't forget to subscribe to this page and share with others, because we really want to reach as many people as we can, and we really could use all the support that we can get. And of course, go like our Facebook page so we can interact with you over there as well. One last thing, don't forget that if you're on a fitness journey of your own this year, we would love to have you as a subscriber spotlight. I'm gonna put all the instructions below in the description box. Make sure that you send in a clip. We would love to spotlight you. We want to get you guys as involved as much as possible. Thanks for watching week 3 of the 500 pound project, Collab the Flab. See ya!
And this week my weight is 349.4, so I did have a 3 pound loss. I'll say altogether I have lost 4 pounds, so I'm very, very happy with that. I was very happy to see that I was up under 350. That was kind of my goal. I'm not really going to set like weekly goals, but just in the back of my